better for okay, go.
If you let me get with it, I'll shoot over the top, but I don't want to hit the tunnel.
So, what does your name mean? Is that your last name?
No, hang on.
Your YouTube name.
Yeah. I'll tell you when we get back.
I'm guessing you don't want to talk because of your soundtrack, right?
Yeah. Well, you can't. Oops. It won't make that much difference. Like, what's the maximum speed limit here? Do we have any place where we're going 7 miles per hour?
No.
Okay.
We'll barely make it to 4.
Okay.
Maybe sometimes 5. But
I just thought of 7 because that's the speed limit at Train Mountain.
Oh, is it? Are you going to be there?
I haven't decided yet. I got a whole bunch of other stuff planned.
Yard limit clear. Yeah. Oh, yeah? Have you been there other years?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you like it, huh?
Not just the big part, but the little, it's Klamath and Western or whatever, you know?
That's part of that whole...
Yeah, well, the Train Mountain is like a big club and museum, you know?
Crossover.
The Klamath and Western is the part like this, where you have a bunch of trains running at the same time.
Okay.
But only on weekends during the summer.
What's the difference the distance between the two?
Well, the Klamath and Western is part of Train Mountain.
Oh, it is?
It's only like 3 or 4 acres. Train Mountain is 2,000 acres.
Right.
They have over 30 miles of mainline track.
Yeah, the biggest track in the country is.
Yeah, I think it's at least it used to be in the world, yeah.
Wow.
Very huge.
Well, we were going to go up there the end of June, but we were going to go during the week, so we won't be able to get on the little train, is that right?
If you go to the Train Mountain Museum, they have a small route you can take.
Yeah, I know. I've been on the small one. I was just running one day.
Right.
But if we want to get on that other one, we have to go on weekends, or do they make an exception during the...
You might be able to hitch a ride. I don't know. I don't go there often enough to tell you.
Okay. Good to know.
I'm not a member or anything.
I'm just trying to find out because my daughter and her family are coming to,
I would start by going on Google and looking up the Klamath and Western. Aim for that.
Klamath and Western.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
they're both in Chiloquin.
Right.
Or however you say that.
Or I can just do trains to Chiloquin, and that I can remember. Actually.
Yeah.
Well, I did years of video work, and I never ever did speak, because the soundtrack had been protected. Is it left or right for the longer trip? Say it again?
Well, we just turned right, but there was a left turn. Would it have been a longer trip to go left or right?
We never take that track, so I don't know the answer to that question. Huh. This is the one that we use when we do run days and birthday parties. I think part of it has to do with track maintenance, right? There's a lot of track here. It's all volunteer runs, so... And tracks aren't usually the first thing people go to fix, right? Mm-hmm. So they need to. So if you live around here and you're looking for a volunteer job, we're looking for you.
Unfortunately, I live in Salem, so it's too far.
Oh, you do? Okay.
And I still work full time too. So.
What brings you down here then?
The jet boats.
Okay, right. It's a big jet boat.
Yeah, I'm doing all 3. I'm doing the one out of Gold Beach, the one out of Grants Pass, and the one out of White City.
Oh my gosh, you're really into it.
Yeah, I'm doing the whole week. Staying all week.
That'll be fun. This is beautiful weather for all that. But you don't go into caves in those boats, right? The caves?
No. Caving is climbing. We got all muddy and stuff. In fact, I bruised up my elbow yesterday climbing through a cave.
Just your elbow?
I had knee pads, but I didn't have elbow pads. I need to get elbow pads, I guess.
Oh, and so you have to crawl through them at times, yeah?
Or sometimes if they're gated, we have the key to open the gate, but even with the gate open, you have to climb through the gate.
So anyone you take with you needs to be pretty darn mobile, right?
What was that?
Whoever you take with you has to be pretty mobile.
Oh, yeah. We went as a big group. We had over 20 people yesterday going to the cave.